Hey Sagittarius, how are you? Hope you had a wonderful month. Welcome to your August 2018 reading. I'm not going to talk too much astrology today because we just had the lunar eclipse on Friday. Let's just see what energies are out there for you guys. General reading won't resonate with everybody. If it doesn't, that's fine. Just means the message is not for you. Check back next month. Everything you need to know is in the description box below. The cards, 10% discount for the Spiritual Parlour store. If you're on Instagram, check us out there as well. The Spiritual Parlour, I've just posted some images of spiritual candles, love candles, wealth candles, all that good stuff. Grab yourself 10% off. Let's get straight into it. So, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. If there is a message for Sagittarius Spirit, please let it be known. What does Sagittarius need to know for the month of August? Queen of Cups has fallen out. Okay, so emotions, especially nurturing emotions as well, looking after emotions. Could be that you are feeling a little bit emotional. Also represents all the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces, if you're dealing with that kind of person. And the King of Cups. Ooh, is this a love situation? King of Cups again. So King of Cups, I see him as the serious offer. The serious offer of love, the serious offer of the heart, represents the same water signs as well as people, but this is a serious offer. Let's see, if they want to come out again, they will. Okay, Sagittarius, so first card will represent a theme. Queen of Wands, ambition, determination, fire signs, yourself, Sagittarius, Aries or Leo. Oh wow, Sagittarius. Three of Wands, ships coming in. Okay, so expecting ships to come in, expecting things to come your way, especially if you put the work in. Okay, I read, if you've not watched me before, I read the ones that flip and jump because they could be messages for other people and also linked to the main message. Wow, Sag. King of Cups again. Okay, we're going to leave him out because he obviously wants to come out. Second card is going to represent the issue or the heart of the matter for Sagittarius. The Chariot, strength and determination. Third card will represent the recent past. Wow, Sag. Fourth card will represent the present. Fifth card will represent the potential advice. And the sixth card will represent a potential outcome for Sagittarius, Sun. Wow. You know, I love it when the cards do this anyway, because it just means that they're getting themselves in order, not necessarily my dodgy shuffling. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. What does Sagittarius need to know? Spirit, please bring up the messages for Sagittarius. Nine of Pentacles, abundance. Okay, looks like some kind of love message. Let's see what comes out in the main spread. Okay, that's too many. This is looking good. It's feeling good. All these jumpers. Okay. That's nice and shuffled. Okay. So that obviously is the wrong way round for someone. Judgment. A second chance. Evaluation. Taking a second chance. Being given a second chance. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. We will see. Just that one random card the wrong way round. Alright, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. Okay, where's the energy? You know, I feel pulled back here, Sagittarius. I feel like the message is here. We're going to go here. Okay, your bottom of the deck energy is Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Potential. Real potential for success. But the message with the Seven of Pentacles is about patience as well. So Pentacles as a suit does represent, you know, the material things of life, what we own, money, houses, cars, that kind of thing. Also represents health. Represents our security because it's the Pentacle suit, it's the Earth suit, the grounding suit. The number 7 is the number for success. Once you've achieved some at 6, It's the next level, okay? But the message with the Pentacles is about waiting and being patient, okay, for that success or that potential for success to come to fruition. Okay. Wow. Okay. Sagittarius, what is going on? Okay, we've got 3 of Cups, 8 of Swords, real mixture here. Let's look at this closely in all their positions. Yeah, okay, Sagittarius. Looking at this spread and what's been pulled, it feels very much to me like for some of you, or for a Sagittarius out there, in the here and now, there is a little bit of restriction. Okay, there is a little bit of restriction, and you've got the 8 of Swords as the issue. Okay, so Swords as a suit does represent our mental thoughts, how we think, how we learn, and it's the suit of struggle. Okay, it's not a pretty suit at all. It's all about struggle. 8 represents the restriction. Number 8 normally, generally in tarot, gives you some kind of movement across the suits, but in this particular suit, it is about the restriction, the stopping. I feel like this restriction could be linked to an event. It could be, you know, matters of the heart, because it's 3 of Cups. But the 3 of Cups for me represents happy events. So it could be weddings, christenings, pregnancy, things that we really do love to celebrate, that are quite joyful for us and quite close to our heart. So I don't know why I feel this might be a message for someone, but it's just come to me. I feel like if there is somebody trying to get pregnancies just popped into my head. I don't know if there is a Sagittarius who is trying to get pregnant. That's just come to me. This could be linked to some kind of event like this. It could be pregnancy, marriage, or some kind of commitment, or some kind of event in your life that is going to make you extremely happy. But there's a little bit of restriction around this, and I don't know why I feel I'm getting this feminine energy, and I'm getting pregnancy is really sticking out in my mind. But this might just be for one specific person, but I'm going to keep this as general as possible. But I'm getting that real feeling about pregnancy. So anyway, this event in a Sagittarius, or some Sagittarius' life, there's a little bit of restriction around. In the recent past, we've got the Page of Swords again. So Swords as a suit, as I said to you, is about challenge. Now, the pages for me are news bringers. They bring us offerings, and they are things coming in. Now, I see this as news coming to you, learning something. Okay, so it could be that you've learned something in the recent past, or something's been brought to light. And I feel very much that way because directly underneath it, what you've got here is the moon. But in the recent past, I feel like there's been something's come to light. It could also be a air sign person that you're dealing with. It could be a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra. Could be someone who's slightly younger than you. Doesn't have to be in age. They could look or appear younger. They could also have a younger mentality. But it's a pretty young energy with the pages. But something's come to light. Could be a person, place, or thing. You take what resonates with you. But this is linked to this energy of wanting to celebrate, or the need to celebrate, or some kind of happy thing. Okay, you've learned something about this. Something's come to light. And that has caused potentially a little bit of restriction, if not physically, then definitely mentally, with the 8 of Swords, with the mental energy. In the present, in the here and now, what I see and what I'm feeling is there might have been, or there might be, an ending, okay? Because you've got death. And if this is not a literal ending, like it's over, then it's definitely going to be some kind of transformation or some kind of rebirth that comes with this restriction, or putting the brakes on, or even, you know, linked to the direct past energy, what it is that you've learned, what comes to light, what news comes to you. There could be a rebirth, a transformation, or even a death. I don't know how it will play out for everybody. But there's going to be some kind of change. Now, people do sometimes freak out when they see the death card. I don't think anybody should. I think it's a beautiful energy. It's probably one of my most favourite cards in tarot, purely because what it brings. Death takes away what doesn't serve you. It takes away anything that's not needed in life, and it's normally more slower and transformative sort of energy, rather than like the Tower where everything is just like and the shit just hits the fan and you don't know whether you're coming or going. This is more of a slow sort of transformative energy. So something is being taken away, but the good thing about the death card is, which I always point it out, I mean, this deck, although it's a traditional deck, it's not illustrated as graphically the death card as most traditional decks. Normally you've got people here on the floor dying, and you've got a man or a woman, well, it's normally a man actually, holding their hand out to the Grim Reaper, to death, to be, you know, to accept what's coming, because in the background you've always got the sun. And that's the beauty of the death card. While something's being taken away by death himself, or there's some kind of transformation, there's something coming in. A blockage has been removed. Now, the advice here, you've got the Five of Cups, okay, which is the card of sorrow, and I feel like I'm being pushed to say, don't be sad, okay? If there is an ending, if there is a death, if there is some kind of transformation, if it is linked to the recent past, that something has come to light, or with an air sign person, or there's been some kind of conflict or drama, and there has been restriction, as what's indicated, and it is all to do with this happy event or this celebration in your life, or what you were trying to move towards to be happy and to celebrate. Do not be sad. That is your advice in your advice situation here, or your advice position. Don't be sad. Okay, really, really don't be sad about it. Because, as I said, with death, something else is coming in, and the transformation could just be for the better. You know, you could just end up a lot more better off than you were in the past with whatever's come to light. Now, possible outcome is the Moon. So it's a major arcana card, and the energy of the Moon, I link this a lot to secrecy. You know, it's the Moon. The Moon only lights up so much of a path, as you can see. Yeah, only so much of a path is lit up by the Moon. So my feeling around this in this position is that you may not have all the information that you need at the moment. Okay, so whatever's changing or will change, or whatever's transforming or has caused you to maybe, you know, take a step back or feel a little bit restricted, whether it is a person, a place, a job, a relationship, whatever it is. But I did get the feeling that, I don't know why I feel pregnancy so much. This might just be someone's energy that's coming to me, one particular person. But if it's not pregnancy, if it's not, you know, that kind of thing for you, and it's something else that has sort of come to a sudden sort of halt in your life, don't be sad and just gather your information. Gather your information, because you don't have everything that you need at the moment, I feel, to make an informed decision. You really, really don't. And your bottom of the deck energy was about patience, with the Seven of Pentacles. So, you know, if you don't have everything that you need, you're going to need that patience to go and get everything that you need, or for everything to line up, or, you know, for the Moon to light up the right part of the path that you actually need. If you don't have it at the moment, you know, you're going to need to be patient for that. I'm going to pull another clarifying card. Now, the King of Cups kept falling out, and I don't know if this is about an offer, a serious offer. I did mention, you know, at the beginning, just keeping this very, very general, that this happy event can be weddings, christenings, that kind of thing. I don't know if this event for someone was about an offer, you know, some kind of serious offer, that has suddenly come to a halt, with a bit of restriction around it because of something that's come to light with the Page of Swords in the past position there. Could be around a serious offer, I don't know. Could be around love. I'm going to pull another card for you. Actually, I'm going to do some clarification on this. I just want to take a look at this with the Moon. Okay, if you don't know all that you need to know at the moment, or if something else is due to come to light, possibly. Let's see. Okay, Spirit, what does Sagittarius need to know about the moon? Why are we seeing the moon in potential outcome? Did something flip? No. What does Sagittarius? Okay, let's make sure these are the right way around. What does Sagittarius need to know about the moon? What needs to come to light? Okay, so that's way too many there. Let's get some more clear clarification. Okay, what's the message for Sagittarius? What needs to... Okay, there we go. There we go. There's our clarification. The 10 of Swords. The ending. Okay, the ending. The sudden ending. And we have death here in the present, which I was talking to you about the transformation. Okay, so the moon. As your clarifier, you have the moon, which, as I said, represents only having a little bit of the information, only having so much of the path being lit up, only having part of what you need to know, maybe things still needing to come to light a little bit more. Okay, if this ending, I feel like this ending, this transformation, whatever it is that you are transforming into, or whatever direction that you go into, before you end something, make sure the path is well lit and you have all the information that you need to know. Okay, so if something's going to end, whether you end it or transform it or change it or whatever it is that might happen or has happened or will happen, play close attention. Play close attention. The 10 of Swords is what it is. I mean, in this deck as well, it's not illustrated as graphically as it is in some decks, some of my other decks, but normally you have a guy face down on the floor with like 10 swords in his back, and it is that sudden ending. You know, it's that quick, it's just ended, like, and you know, it's a lot softer. The energy is a lot softer in this deck. And again, I'm not laughing at you or laughing at this. I'm just laughing at, you know, sometimes the reaction when people see this card, the reaction that I get from some of the decks. But you know, it is the ending. That's the energy. That's the energy that we're dealing with. It is about the ending. The transformation. Make sure you have everything you need to know. So I'm going to leave it there. I don't know why I keep getting this feeling about pregnancy. I don't know if someone's pregnant, someone's trying to get pregnant. Someone lost the pregnancy. Someone, I don't know. Pregnancy is really coming through to me. I don't know why. But like I said, this can go either way for anybody. You take what resonates with you and you leave what doesn't. Okay, so Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. What does Sagittarius need to know, angels? Okay, there's your message. Purification. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Absolutely perfect for this situation. So your card is purification. And it says, by purifying your life of negative people, places or experiences, you attain true peace. So this ending, yeah, this death energy that's in the present, the changes, the transformation, okay, this restriction, if this is where it leads to, if something is taken away or something is transformed or something is changed and it's linked to that one person, place or thing that once made you really, really, really happy, or you thought would make you really, really happy, maybe it was just an act of purification. Maybe that person, place or thing just really just needed to fall away from your life, Sagittarius. And we've just had this lunar eclipse on Friday and it was in the South Node, and the South Node in terms of astrology is all about the release. It's the area of karma. It's the baggage that we bring from present lives to this life. It's where we release. And so I think we're all going through it Some of us more so than others. But yeah, purification, you know. See this as purification. That's your message from the angels. I'm going to pull you an affirmation card. So what does Sagittarius need to know? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. What is the message for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising? Sagittarius, my lovely Sagittarius is. There's your message. Okay. Sacred space. I like this card as well. Sacred space. Okay, and it reads, take your time for the dreamer in you. Find your power in stillness. In your sacred space is the peace you seek. Whenever this card falls for me, I normally feel like, you know what, I need to take a minute. I need to take a minute and just sit down, meditate, have a bath, candles, whatever it is I need to do. I need to take a minute for myself. And I feel like that's the message for you here, Sagittarius. With this purification, sacred space, finding your peace, you know, if something is going to fall away under this eclipse, which once was what you thought may have been a serious offer or really, really made you happy, okay, and all of a sudden it's just now restricted, person, place, thing, job, whatever, it was meant to be. I feel like there is something better for you. There always is with death and transformation, and that's in your presence. So keep strong, find your sacred space, have a wonderful month. I'll see you in a couple of weeks. I'll do another reading as well for the next eclipse that we're going to have in the middle of August. We're going to have another one. Oh my God, how much energy change can one person, or can we all take at this time of year? But we're in eclipse season, so have a wonderful month. Please do like, share and subscribe. Find the little bell by the subscription button if you know there was something that resonated for you. Then you'll know when I upload for your sun sign. Take good care, Sagittarius. I hope this works out well for you. I'll see you in a few weeks. Bye, guys.